I still remember the day I found the old mirror in the attic of my family's ancestral home. It was an eerie, forgotten space that seemed to whisper secrets to me as I explored its dusty corners. As I pushed aside the cobwebs, the mirror's intricately carved frame caught my eye, reflecting a sliver of sunlight that streamed through a grimy window. The glass itself was cloudy, like a misty lake, and I felt an inexplicable shiver run down my spine as I approached it. My parents had warned me to stay out of the attic, but I had to see what secrets it held. As I reached out to touch the mirror, I noticed something odd. It seemed to be reflecting an image that wasn't quite right. The room behind me was distorted, like a funhouse mirror, and I could swear I saw a figure standing just behind me. I spun around, but there was no one there. Shrugging it off as a trick of the light, I turned back to the mirror and decided to take it downstairs to clean it. As I carried it down the creaky stairs, I felt a strange, creeping sense of dread. It was as if the mirror was watching me, its cloudy glass seeming to clear just enough to reveal a hint of a face that wasn't my own. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself I was just spooked from being in the attic. But as I began to clean the mirror, I started to notice strange things. The distortion I had seen earlier seemed to be gone, replaced by a perfect reflection of my own face. But my eyes looked different. They seemed sunken, and my skin was pale and clammy. I looked away, thinking it was just my imagination. But as I glanced back, I saw something that made my blood run cold. My reflection's eyes were black as coal, and they seemed to be staring straight into my soul. I tried to tell myself it was just a trick of the light, but as I looked deeper, I saw something that made my heart skip a beat. My reflection's mouth was open, just a little, and I could swear I saw a whisper of movement, as if it was trying to speak to me. I stumbled backward, knocking over the cleaning supplies. And that's when I heard the whisper. It was soft, barely audible, but it seemed to be coming from the mirror itself. "Get out while you still can," it whispered. I tried to run, but my feet seemed rooted to the spot. The whisper grew louder, more urgent, and I felt a cold breath on the back of my neck. I turned to face the mirror, and that's when I saw it. My reflection's eyes were still black, but they were no longer just staring at me, they were staring through me. And then, the mirror seemed to shatter. Not with a loud crash, but with a soft, wet tearing sound. I stumbled backward, tripping over my own feet. And as I fell, I saw the mirror's surface begin to ripple and distort, like water on a summer's day. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was lying on the floor, my head throbbing with pain. The mirror was still, its surface smooth and unbroken. But as I stumbled to my feet, I caught a glimpse of myself in the glass. My eyes were black as coal, and my skin was pale and clammy. I knew then that I was no longer alone in my own skin. The mirror had unleashed a horror beyond my wildest imagination, and I was now a part of it. I'm writing this now, trying to make sense of what happened, but I know I'll never be the same. The mirror's curse has consumed me, and I can feel its darkness spreading through my veins like a cancer. If you're reading this, beware. Some secrets are better left unspoken, and some mirrors are better left unbroken.